Have you ever wondered how some of the biggest financial giants fell from grace, leaving a trail of shattered dreams and billions lost? Welcome to the dark side of finance, where seemingly unstoppable companies and brilliant minds turned into colossal frauds. In today's video, we're unraveling the shocking stories behind the Enron scandal and Bernie Madoff's infamous Ponzi scheme. Get ready for an eye-opening journey into the world of scandalous financial frauds that will make you rethink everything you know about trust and money. Number 1. Wirecard Scandal, 2020. Once celebrated as a beacon of innovation in Germany's fintech sector, Wirecard's reputation crumbled spectacularly in 2020. What started as a promising payments company unraveled into one of the most shocking financial scandals in recent history. For years, Wirecard's executives inflated their revenue and profits, masking a staggering $2 billion in fictitious earnings. The deceit came to light through investigative journalism by the Financial Times, with Wirecard's financial statements coming under scrutiny. In June 2020, the auditing firm EY refused to validate Wirecard's numbers, a harbinger of the company's impending collapse. The fallout was swift. Wirecard declared insolvency, and its CEO, Markus Braun, faces a potential 15-year prison sentence. The scandal not only embarrassed German financial regulators, but also tarnished Germany's reputation as a fintech leader. Number 2. Tyco International Fraud, 2002. Tyco International, a prominent name in security systems, was rocked by scandal in 2002. The company's CEO, Dennis Kozlowski, and CFO, Mark Schwartz, were caught red-handed embezzling a jaw-dropping $150 million and manipulating earnings by $500 million. Their extravagant spending habits included a notorious $2 million birthday bash for Kozlowski's wife, infamously dubbed the Tyco Roman Orgy. The scandal's revelation sent shockwaves through the financial world. Both Kozlowski and Schwartz received 25-year prison sentences, and a massive class action lawsuit forced Tyco to reimburse investors a staggering $2.92 billion. The case remains a vivid reminder of the lengths to which corporate greed can go and the severe consequences that follow. Number 3. WorldCom Accounting Scandal, 2002. In the early 2000s, WorldCom, a colossal name in telecommunications, shocked the financial world with one of the most egregious accounting frauds ever seen. The company inflated its earnings by a staggering $11 billion, concealing real costs to paint a false picture of prosperity. Behind this monumental deception was a relentless scheme to misclassify expenses and fabricate revenue. The scandal unraveled dramatically when Cynthia Cooper, the brave vice president of internal audit, unearthed discrepancies amounting to $3.8 billion. Her courage to report these fraudulent practices set off a chain reaction that would lead to the company's collapse. As the truth came to light, WorldCom's stock plummeted, resulting in bankruptcy and the obliteration of over 30,000 jobs. CEO Bernie Madoff faced a 25-year prison sentence, and the fallout from the scandal inflicted a staggering $180 billion loss on investors. This crisis not only shattered lives, but also highlighted glaring weaknesses in corporate governance. Number 4. Savings and Loan Crisis, 1980s. The 1980s witnessed a devastating financial calamity known as the Savings and Loan Crisis. This upheaval struck at the heart of America's financial system, where numerous savings and loan institutions, originally set up to handle deposits and mortgages, ventured into high-risk real estate investments. When the real estate bubble burst towards the end of the decade, the consequences were catastrophic. Hundreds of these institutions collapsed under the weight of their risky investments, leaving taxpayers with a staggering cleanup bill of approximately $130 billion. The crisis not only reshaped the financial landscape, but also served as a sobering lesson on the dangers of unchecked financial speculation. Number 5. Satyam Computer Services Scandal, 2009. The Satyam Computer Services Scandal, 2009, was a seismic shock in the world of finance. Satyam, once a beacon of India's booming IT sector, was upended when its founder and chairman, Ramalinga Raju, was exposed for a colossal $1.5 billion accounting fraud. For years, Raju had inflated the company's profits, weaving a web of deception that misled investors and analysts alike. This scandal not only shattered trust in Indian corporate integrity, but also sparked a wave of stringent reforms aimed at tightening corporate governance across the nation. The revelations of this scandal serve as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in financial oversight and the far-reaching consequences of corporate deceit. Number 6. Lehman Brothers collapse, 2008. Lehman Brothers, a cornerstone of American investment banking, was at the epicenter of the 2008 financial maelstrom. As the housing market crumbled, Lehman's vast portfolio of mortgage-backed securities turned toxic. In a dramatic fall from grace, the bank declared bankruptcy in September 2008, burdened by over $600 billion in debt. The depths of the scandal were further exposed when it was revealed that Lehman Brothers had cleverly masked over $50 billion in loans, presenting them as sales through deceptive accounting maneuvers. An SEC investigation uncovered that Lehman had temporarily offloaded risky assets to Cayman Islands banks, only to buy them back later, creating an illusion of financial stability. This smoke and mirrors trick was a key factor in the bank's eventual collapse, which significantly contributed to the global financial crisis of 2008. Number 7. Volkswagen emissions scandal, 2015. Volkswagen, the renowned German automotive giant, faced a seismic scandal when it was revealed that the company had been manipulating emissions tests for its diesel cars. Ingeniously, Volkswagen equipped its vehicles with software designed to cheat on lab emissions tests, while in reality, these cars spewed far more pollutants on the road. This revelation not only tarnished Volkswagen's reputation, but also led to a staggering financial toll, with the scandal costing the company over $30 billion in fines, settlements, and vehicle buybacks. The once proud emblem of German engineering was left reeling from the fallout. Number 8. Perkins-Elmer stock fraud, 2000. In a dramatic twist in the world of scientific equipment, Perkins-Elmer found itself embroiled in a massive stock fraud scandal in the late 1990s. The company's CEO orchestrated a deceitful scheme to artificially inflate the company's stock value through dubious accounting practices. The fraudulent activities were eventually exposed, leading to the CEO's conviction for securities fraud. As a result, Perkins-Elmer was forced to revise its financial statements, causing its stock price to nosedive. The scandal inflicted a devastating blow on investors, with losses estimated at over $10 billion. Number 9. Enron scandal, 2001. Enron, once celebrated as a revolutionary force in the energy sector, concealed colossal debt and manipulated earnings through a labyrinth of deceptive partnerships and accounting maneuvers. The facade started to crumble when Sharon Watkins, a whistleblower and vice president, exposed the financial misconduct to then-CEO Kenneth Lay in August 2001. The revelation sent Enron stock into a nosedive, leading to its bankruptcy. At the time, the largest in U.S. history, with staggering debts surpassing $63 billion. This debacle also spelled the end for Arthur Andersen, Enron's auditing firm, and ignited a wave of new corporate governance regulations. As the company's shares plummeted from $90 to under $1, investors faced unprecedented losses exceeding $74 billion. While Lay passed away before facing justice, Jeff Skilling received a 24-year prison sentence for his role in this monumental fraud. Number 10. Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, 2008. Bernie Madoff, once a revered figure in the finance world, masterminded what would become the most notorious Ponzi scheme in history. For decades, Madoff deceived investors, promising extraordinary returns with minimal risk. The catch? He was paying out returns not from profits, but from the investments of new participants, a classic Ponzi scheme. When the 2008 financial crisis hit, the charade crumbled spectacularly. Madoff could no longer cover the withdrawals as new investments dried up, and the entire scheme collapsed under its own weight. The fallout was devastating, with losses exceeding $64.8 billion. Among the victims were both affluent individuals and everyday investors, including Swiss aristocrat Reine-Thierry Magon de la Ville-Huchet, who tragically took his own life after losing his fortune. Madoff's empire of deceit ended with his sons turning him in, leading to a sentence of 150 years in federal prison for fraud, money laundering, and other charges. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into some of the most jaw-dropping financial frauds in history. If you enjoyed uncovering these thrilling tales of deception and downfall, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating stories. Stay tuned for more eye-opening content, and remember, in the world of finance, things aren't always what they seem.